truly incredible about YouTube, now that I started posting again, is how much analytics you can have. It's really crazy how much, I don't know how familiar you are with it, but you can really see, for example, like where are people coming from, how long to the exact second they are watching on average, what is the traffic sources, etc. It's very crazy how much in depth you can be. And of course, you have the exact number of views, etc. And it really made me miserable already. I don't have a big channel where I could have, a lot of data to crunch, basically. But really, it's very exciting at first. It's very exciting to see like the numbers exactly, seeing like from which video people are coming from, etc. It makes you feel in control, but really it makes you feel. It's also making you, how do you say that? More of a not a slave. I mean, that's a big word. I don't want to use those kind of words to describe the situation, but it really makes you victim or subordinate to those kind of numbers that are very arbitrary and are not really actually good information. So same thing I was posting, for example, on Twitter at some point, or even on right now I'm posting on Mastodon. That's the Fediverse, etc. It's something I really love because you don't even, by default, you don't even see the full amount of likes a post has, for example. So it's really bare bone when it comes to analytics. And I try to like hack a bit my own instance, so that I can have more statistic. Like, for example, how many engagement did I get these past 30 days? This kind of thing. So I'm very excited about analytics in general, but I noticed, and that's why I'm making this video, that they really make me miserable. And they are not even like good data on what you want to optimize for. And what do I mean by that? What do I want to optimize for? I want to optimize for impact, or rather, not the amount of people I reach, for example, but just like, did I say something that is interesting, for example? That's my goal in this channel, to say something that is interesting and have people like react to it or share their own experience, their own take on the subject, and encourage them to change maybe a little bit of their life. And this is really not reflected in, for example, how much the algorithm is recommending my video. Typically, I get, for example, for some of my videos, I get very good comments that are not even on YouTube. Just someone watching it embedded on Mastodon, for example, and posting a very nice comment. I got someone doing that yesterday. It really warms my heart so much. But on the video itself, if I look at it, it has like 8 views and 2 likes, and no comments, no referral. And if I was only seeing that, well, I would be, it's a bit demoralizing when you do something and you are graded like in school. As you may know, in the previous video I said that, for example, I was doing very bad in high school, like very, very bad. I was the worst of my class. And one of the things I really hated about school is how graded the grade system. It was in France, but it was the same. It's the same in many countries. It's not a matter of like how exactly you grade the students, but the fact that you have to grade them in the first place, to me, was very demoralizing and was one-dimensional, and it's not necessarily well, if you want to optimize for the you can optimize for grades, for example, but not really understand the subject. That's what I mean. It doesn't reflect like real understanding or even interest in the subject or interesting insights or anything like that. So I really hate a grading system in general, and analytics, I realize now, are kind of the same thing. They are very opaque, they are very abstract, and they don't really show you, are you going in the right direction? If you go for whatever you want to optimize for, I assure you, I'm really not sure if views or numbers of like on your video post or how many people hit your website, for example. I really don't think that's helpful at all to know that, oh, I'm doing something that is valuable for people. And that's it's like, for example, yesterday I was at the market, so very happy about that. I had a table with a few friends, and I was selling my art there because I'm an artist. So I had like keychains, prints, etc. to for sale. And I feel like analytics would be, for example, measuring how many people stop by the table, or measuring like the attendance of the event, or like how many people talk to us. And it has nothing to do with like how good were we when it comes to the table, the product, etc. And I feel like yeah, anything related to views, for example, amount of views, it just tells you how much YouTube, Twitter, or any kind of the social media you're using, how much do they put people in front of your product, of your content, and it doesn't tell you at all if it's good or not. So yeah, just understand. It's really important to understand this, and just going back from first principle, what are you optimizing for, and how do you measure it, and is analytics even a good measurement for you? So that's the thing. That's the thought I had for you today. If you have any reaction about it, like typically, like are you like me, like really liking to look at the details, but they make you a bit miserable sometimes. They can be addicting, and in a bad way. So share your thoughts in the comment if you have any. I don't really care about likes and subscribe. Just really want to hear your thought. That's my measurement for success. If people are willing to post a comment and share a bit of their story and thought about the subject, that's a win for me. So please do that. Have a nice day.